I'm $20,000 in debt, and here's why.
I looked at my bank account like the money was here this minute. A few seconds later, it was gone.
Today's financial strategy is simple. Take out a loan on a truck you already own, so you can go into even more debt later. And it doesn't stop with car loans.
I'm $20,000 in debt, and here's why. 3 months ago, I bought my truck in cash because I didn't have a cosigner, and I still don't have a cosigner. And as a first-time auto buyer, you needed a cosigner to get a loan. So I figured, hey, I'll buy it in cash. It was about 30 grand, just under, and hoping that in the future, I wouldn't be considered a first-time auto buyer. However, I still am in the eyes of people who give out loans.
Basically, he wanted a loan even though he doesn't actually need one, so that he can take on car debt down the road. Most people are trying to get out of car payments, and he's trying to figure out how to get in them.
So I took my truck that I own 100%, gave the title to my bank. They gave me $20,000. I'll just pay it back with a little interest over the next 6 months, because then I will have the history, the auto loan history on my credit, so that I can hopefully buy a Cybertruck, because I'm not buying that in cash. Put a decent amount down and have to sell my truck or trade it in to put it towards it, but I am looking to upgrade to a Cybertruck. So that's why I'm $20,000 in debt.
I don't know what he's driving, but it probably won't be an upgrade. I understand wanting to improve your credit profile, but borrowing against your paid off truck, just so you can take on more debt later, doesn't make any sense. You already did the hard part. You bought the truck with cash. You shouldn't be wanting a monthly payment.
Hey friend, I was so excited I was able to get a full check this pay period. I did not touch data pay. But at the same time, I don't f***ed up. Don't y'all know my whole motherfucking check went on the firm? The whole thing, not a little bit, the whole thing. I'm gonna say I did like 2 payments with a firm, and they was big payments, but I also did a payment with Klarna. I looked at my bank account like the money was here this minute. A few seconds later, it was gone. And it's like I'm excited that I was able to handle business. Like I always tell y'all to pay these people their money back.
Her entire paycheck has gone to Affirm and Klarna. These are supposed to feel like an easy way you can pay for something you can't afford. But they're a trap. The payments feel small because they're broken up. So people add more. One purchase turns into 4 payments. Then another purchase turns into 4 more. And then another one after that. Before long, you're trying to juggle 10 or 15 little payments every month.
And I make myself look bad if I get all these doggone loans and I don't pay them back. So, like I always tell y'all, credit cards, buy now pay later apps, then bills. Like if I don't have any money to pay my bills, I can use my buy now pay later apps or my credit cards, and then when I get some extra money, I can pay them people they money back. Okay, that's how you supposed to do. So yeah, y'all, I thought I would share this with y'all because I'm like, I know y'all excited at the same time. Like they gonna be like, damn girl, you just giving it all out, ain't it? Okay, bye friend. Okay, be later.
The crazy part is she doesn't realize she can't pay her bills because of this type of spending. Her entire paycheck is gone. It's already committed to a bunch of small payments. Affirm, Klarna, who knows what else. But once they start piling up, they start eating into your income. And before long, there's nothing left for rent, utilities, or groceries.
My payments were $1,250 a month on Affirm and Klarna, that is. When I started this thing at the end of March, 50. So yes, it can get worse. I really want to warn people about the pitfalls of buy now, pay laters. If you can do it responsibly, I mean, that's on you. I clearly could not do it responsibly. And will you think in your head, oh, $50 here, $15 here, but it all adds up.
She has $1,250 a month in Affirm and Klarna payments, just in buy now, pay later loans. That's not a small purchase here or there. That's a full-blown monthly bill. It's like having multiple car payments, except instead of a vehicle, it's a pile of random purchases. Stuff that probably felt affordable at the time, because each payment looks small. But when you stack enough of those small payments together, it can bury you.
And it gets out of control. And literally, I went viral for having 44 loans. And before that, it was like closer to 50. And I have it down to a little over 20 now, I believe. But I'm about to pay 8 off. I think it's 20. See, it's so hard to keep up with. And I know that you want it now. And sometimes you have to. Like, I've done groceries. I've done all kinds of crap on Affirm and Klarna. But it adds up, and then you are in a chokehold. And in some ways, it is worse than having credit card payments. It's crazy.
I had no idea you could affirm groceries. Food, housing, and utilities should come first. Those are the basics. They're the things you're supposed to cover with the money you actually have. Once you start financing groceries, that's a pretty clear sign something's wrong. Somehow these things get pushed aside for things people want instead of need.
First and foremost, make sure you have some purchasing power available. Go inside Affirm, see how much you have available, and see if it's enough to cover your light bill. If the answer is yes, let's proceed. You are going to go into the search bar. You are going to type whatever name of the company, whatever it is. It's not going to show up, okay? You will see an option where it's going to say, this store that I need is not available, whatever the case may be. You're going to click that. It's going to take you to the next screen. Put in the amount that your light bill is. Hit the next screen. It's going to give you a list of payment plans to choose from. Choose the one that best fits you. Once you have chosen it, click to the next screen. The next screen, if you are approved for that payment plan, should give you a virtual card.
Affirm calls the limit you can spend purchasing power, but it's just debt with a nicer name. It's tomorrow's money being spent today. It doesn't make something more affordable. It just delays the moment you actually feel the cost. You are still spending money you don't have yet.
That virtual card is going to have the card number, the expiration date, and the security code. You are literally just simply going to copy and paste that information into the merchant processor site for your light bill, and you're going to press pay. Submit the payment. That is it. Now, if you or somebody you know would like to have or need the other 45 buy now pay later apps that can also pay for your everyday expenses, things you need, things you want, co-sign for apartments, pay your rent, buy flights and hotels, so forth, whatever. Comment, I need that.
Affirming your light bill. Putting your electricity on a payment plan. That's not something people use to finance. It's just a bill you paid when it showed up. Now even the power bill can turn into 4 payments.
You could never shame me for using buy now, pay later apps. And I mean never. A few times a year, folks get on here talking about, Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, and all that stuff, and how buy now, pay later apps is causing so much problems, and they adding it to our credit reports. Let me tell you something. It's people out here on this app right now talking about they trying to pay out $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in credit card debt. The Americans as a whole owe over $1 trillion in credit card debt. Baby, you will never shame me, because guess what? I pay it back. I'm paying it back.
There seem to be a lot of people that think these are meant to help you out financially, that they're some kind of safety net. But that's not really what they were built for. They were built to make spending easier. And easier spending usually means more spending.
The Afterpay, the Klarna, the Affirm, I pay it back. While y'all out here toting around $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 in credit card debt, paying the bare minimum. So I seen somebody post their American Express. They had like $28,000 on there, and the minimum payment was like $28. Baby, you not gonna shame me for using Klarna and Afterpay when you got $28,000, when you owe American Express $28,000. Y'all cut it out. Y'all cut it out, because I'm gonna pay them little installments monthly, bi-weekly, whatever. Stop it. You ain't better than nobody, because your ass out here turning around all that credit card debt. Y'all worry about folks using their Klarna, they Afterpay, child, but we ain't none of us going to be able to own no house anyway in this economy.
Comparing your debt to someone else's is a bad idea, because there will always be someone else doing worse. So people look at someone with more debt than them and suddenly feel fine about their own. It becomes a new standard. Instead of asking if debt is a problem, they just look for someone with more. And that's a pretty easy way to convince yourself everything is okay.
If you followed me, you know that we were staying with family and it became a toxic situation. So we had to leave pretty quickly, like within a day. And we left and didn't take any furniture with us because most of it wasn't ours. Have no furniture. Our apartment is empty. So what did we do? I went on to a big furniture store and applied for their financing buy now, pay later plan. I didn't think I would get approved because, like I've said, our credit isn't great.
With buy now, pay later, you don't even need good credit. And there's a reason for that. They want as many people using it as possible. The easier it is to get approved, the more people sign up. And the more people that use it, the more payments they collect. It's built to be quick, easy, and hard to say no to.
But I did end up getting approved for like $4,000. So we picked out a bunk bed, mattresses. What else we got? We got a bed frame for us. So we're going to use the full mattress that was my son's at our family's house. We got a dining room table, and like a entertainment unit. I literally picked the cheapest of everything, and it still was like $3,900.
She was approved for $4,000 and basically spent the entire amount. What usually happens next is she makes a few payments. Everything looks good on their end, and before long she's approved to spend even more. That's how the cycle keeps going. A few payments go through, and the limit starts going up.
We did the buy now, don't pay for 12 months, no interest thing. If I do not pay this $3,900 in full by the due date, the interest rate is 39.99%. 40%. Like, this is predatory. Plus a $100 fee for using this payment plan. It's crazy. But we have no choice. Like so many people. What are you supposed to do? It is so fucking expensive to be poor.
The interest rate can jump to 40%. That's an extremely high rate. A lot of people using this stuff aren't paying it off right away. They can't afford to. That's why they signed up. And that's exactly what they're hoping for. That's how they make their money. They want the balances sitting there at the highest interest rate possible, and you handing over your paycheck. If you want to see more, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.